Hi children, last class we have already finished the lesson, the drag and drop. Hope all have understood that lesson. All have read the story? Yes. Today we will go to part 3 of the same lesson. That is, we will start with the grammar. So all take page number 33 in your textbook. We will discuss, then I will send all these answers in groups. First worksheet, write one more meaning of these verb preposition combinations. Write sentences of your own to show each meaning. First is look up. Look up, that is to raise your eyes to see something or someone. One meaning is given there. They looked up at the rock. One sentence is also given there. You have to find one more meaning for these words and make sentences. First is look up, to refer. The teacher asked the children to look up the dictionary to get some meanings. You have to copy all this in your notebook. Next, pick up, to hold and lift something or someone. A dry wind lazily picked up some flower heads and swirled them around. Next, one more meaning, to collect something or bring someone from a place. The child asked her friend to pick her up from the bus stop. Next, stand up, to be on your feet. The dragon stood up and stretched. Stand up, be true or correct. His excuses may not stand up when his parents question him in detail. So copy all this in your notebook. Next, match these phrases with their meanings. One phrase is given there, that is spick and span. That means very clean. So we can find some more phrases here. We will check the correct answer. First one, hustle and bustle. First one, hustle and bustle. That is, first answer is B. A lot of noise and activity. Making a lot of noise and activity. Second, by and large, to D. Generally. Third, time and again. Time and again, that is A. Repeatedly. Fourth one, here and there. That means scattered. Fourth one, E. Scattered all over the place. Hard and fast. Last one, fifth one, that is fixed, cannot be changed. C. So draw lines in your textbook. Now, complete these sentences with the correct phrases from exercise H. That is, you have to use these words, these phrases and complete these sentences. First one, don't leave your things dash in the room, put them in their right places. So, which phrase you have to use here? Here and there. Don't leave your things. Avadi ivadi aittu parathi idarudhu. Scattered aittu kanam paadilla. Understood? First answer is here and there. Write that answer in your textbook. There are no dash rules about living in this city. Second one. So, second one is hard and fast. There are no rules. Oru fixed aittulla oru niyamangalonnum illa. Next, I have told her dash again. I have told her dash about the course, but she always forgets it. I have told her time and again. That means again repeating. Pala pravashyamaayittu paranju. Repeat cheya. Third answer is time and again. Some people do not like the dash of cities. They prefer a quiet place. Fourth answer is hustle and bustle. That means making lot of noise. Hustle and bustle. Dash the film was good, but I did not enjoy it much. By and large. Last answer is by and large. That is generally. So copy all these answers in your textbook. Now next is countable and uncountable nouns. That is, countable nouns means name things that can be counted. എണ്ണപ്പെടുന്ന നാമങ്ങൾക്കാ പറയാ counted nouns. Understood? Or countable nouns. That singular countable nouns take a or an. That can be started with a or an. Then plural countable nouns do not take a or an. Then you are having uncountable nouns. That is, nouns that name things and that cannot be counted. ഇത് എണ്ണപ്പെടാത്ത നാമങ്ങളാണ്, മറ്റേത് എണ്ണാൻ പറ്റുന്ന നാമങ്ങളാണ്. Understood? That is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now we will go to the exercise. So all take page number 34 in your textbook. We do not use a or an with uncountable nouns. Understood? We can say a tub of water or a bit of dirt, but not a water or a dirt. Water, dirt. Understood? All that you can't use a. Bit of water, dirt, some dirt, like that you can tell. But don't use a or an. We use words such as many, a few with plural countable nouns. Plural ആയ വാക്കുകളുടെ കൂടെ നമുക്ക് many അല്ലെങ്കിൽ few അങ്ങനെയെല്ലാം യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. We use words such as much, a little with uncountable nouns. That is, if I tell you water, much water, then much noise, little flour, like that you can use. Understood? We use some and any with both countable and uncountable nouns. Some, any, രണ്ട് nounsന്റെ കൂടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. Examples are given there. Some water, any juice, any girl, some men, some women, like that you can use. Now we will write down the answers. Underline the errors in these sentences. Rewrite these sentences correctly. First we will discuss. Much people congratulated Mary when she won the trophy. So some wrong is found there. One word is wrong in that sentence. Can you find out? Much people congratulated Mary when she won the trophy. Much people you can't tell. Much water, like that you can use. So what will you use there? Instead of much, you can write many. Many people congratulated Mary when she won the trophy. Then second one, please add many sugar to the tea. What will you use there? Which word is wrong there? Please add many sugar, you can't tell. Understood? What will you use instead of that? Little sugar or some sugar. So please add little sugar to the tea, or please add some sugar to the tea. Then third one, those fields have a grass and any trees. Those fields have grass and any trees. One word is wrong there. Any trees you can't tell. Instead of that, what will you tell? Many trees. Those fields have a grass and many trees. My mother listens to a music in the evening. My mother listens to a music in the evening. Can't tell a music. My mother listens to music in the evening. A music is wrong. They were a little children in the park. Little can't use there. Little is wrong. You can tell there were many children or there were a lot of children in the park. All these answers I will write and give you. Then you can copy it in your notebook. Next, with these words you have to complete these sentences. That is K. Complete these sentences with the correct words from the box. Words are given there. A few, many, a little, much, any, some. First one. Not dash people like brinjal and yam. Not dash people like brinjal and yam. That is not many people. Second, he was late by only dash minutes. He was late only by a few minutes. There isn't dash time left. There isn't much time left. This dish needs dash salt, just a pinch or so. That is a little salt. Could I please have dash water now? Some water. Understood? Some water. You can use dash table in this room. Any table. You can use any table in this room. So, you have to copy all these answers in your textbook. Now, I will discuss with this grammar. That is, the verb in a sentence must agree with the subject in number and person. If the subject of a sentence is singular, the verb must be singular. Subject singular ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ verbum ക്രിയയും singular ആവണം. A girl places flowers around the dragon. Next, if the subject of a sentence is plural, the verb must be plural. ആ സെൻറ്റൻസിലെ സബ്ജക്റ്റ് plural ആണെങ്കിൽ that verb must also be plural. Next is collective nouns usually take a singular verb. See, collective noun means nouns or word used to name group of people or animals or things. That is called collective nouns. See, you can tell a bunch of flowers was placed near the dragon. So, you can make some group of words like that. A herd of cows, a school of fish, a fleet of birds, a flock of birds, bunch of keys. Like that you can use. Understood? Words such as each, everyone, one, none, none of, nobody take singular verb. But nobody was scared because it never ever moved. Some nouns that end in s take a plural. That is scissors. That is plural. Understood? When s comes at the end, that is a plural. The trousers were hung upside down. So, trousers is also plural. If I tell you that flower is beautiful, flower means singular. The flowers look beautiful means that is plural. Understood? S comes at the end. Then, a kitten is playing. If I tell you a kitten is playing means that is singular. One kitten is there. The kittens are playing. That means plural. So, I will explain all these questions in the next class. Till then, bye.